Distribution of general and specific training. Chart 4 illustrates that young athletes should emphasize general training. However, training distribution numbers on the chart should not be understood as absolute values. The main point is that for long-term development of cross-country skiers, a gradual yearly increase in specific training is necessary. Today's knowledge about training of children emphasizes the importance of developing an all-around background, first with specialization later on. In fact, this is the main goal of training for children. Between the ages of 8 to 12, children learn movements and technique quickly and easily. Therefore, basic technique training should be stressed rather than systematic endurance training. Specific training is limited to skiing in the winter, and a gradual increase of specific endurance, specific strength, and speed is necessary in order to develop as a cross-country skier. At the elite level, the demand for specific training is high throughout the year. As a junior progresses, an increase in specific training can be accomplished through the following: more ski training during the winter, using specific dryland imitation exercises from age 12 and up, ski and skate walking, hill and skate bounding, roller ski training starting at age 13 to 14, learn to ski on snow first. Specific strength exercises, rollerboard and slide board. Summer snow and early fall ski training if possible from age 16 up. Age considerations when designing training programs. Before age 12, all-around training involving a variety of activities. Basic technique training, age 12 to 15, all-around training with competitions in different activities. Aerobic endurance training on skis through a variety of dryland activities, some careful aerobic capacity, intervals, pace, and time trials training. Roller ski training can start at the age of 13 to 14, but avoid roads with cars, traffic until age 15. General strength training rather than specific strength involving a large number of different exercises, some specific strength training with light loads, body weight, and lightweight vests. Juniors, age 16 to 19. Start focusing on only one main sport. Start following a structured year-round cross-country ski training program. Aerobic endurance and aerobic capacity training which systematically incorporate ski walking, terrain running, skiing, and roller skiing. Circuit strength training should be focused on a high number of repetitions with light loads. Specific strength on skis and roller skis could include short sessions, i.e. 10 by 30 to 60 seconds, of double poling or diagonal stride technique when performing classic distance roller ski workouts. This will help develop endurance and submaximal strength. Also use poles for some ski walking interval sessions and choose tougher terrain in the fall than during the summer. Seniors at medium to high level. Continue the training trends established as older juniors, age 16 to 19. Summer and early fall skiing if possible. Masters. Avoid anaerobic training. Too much stress on the heart and no gain from this type of training. Even elite level athletes rarely, if ever, use anaerobic training in a systematic fashion. Year-round training maintenance without long breaks from training is the utmost importance. Try to prevent body weight increases since this will decrease personal aerobic capacity and negatively affect race performance. A balanced diet is of utmost importance. Choose dirt roads and or off-road terrain rather than pavement when running to reduce muscles and joints and stress. This is a good rule for all age groups. The need for recovery time will increase with age, therefore a reduction in the number of hard efforts might be necessary. The best steady and performance level throughout the entire season will be achieved if you are not over-racing. Therefore, choose your races well and skip a race every third or fourth weekend. See strength training for juniors and elites. Elite skiers. Additional increase in specific training through more skiing, roller skiing, ski walking, hill bounding, and specific strength training. Snow skiing at least 1 week every month in the summer and fall if possible, full-time on snow October 15th. Dryland training is greatly dominated by walking, running, ski walking, and roller skiing. Roller skating blading is not used for cross-country training by top international cross-country skiers. Strength training is of great importance. The focus in circuit workouts is on endurance. many repetitions, light weights. In submaximal strength, 10 to 20 repetitions per work period, medium weight, and explosive strength, short bounding and sprinting up hills. Simple equipment like weight vest, rollerboards, and your own body weight will create proper resistance and specificity rather than free weights and weight machines rarely used by Norwegian elite skiers. Most specific strength is developed through choosing tough terrain for endurance training, performing double pole and double pole with kick, roller skiing, and skiing without using diagonal stride technique during distance workouts, using pole for hill bounding and ski walking intervals, and doing short interval type specific strength workouts and ski on roller skis. To avoid confusion, it's best to define classic skiing into its components, which include double pole with kick and diagonal stride skiing. With roller skiing, a 60 to 40 split between classic and skating techniques is recommended. Elite skiers are practicing very little diagonal stride on roller skis and are focused more and more on components to help increase strength and endurance, i.e. double pole. Periodization. Periodization is a division of training into specific periods or waves in order to attain optimal training absorption, supercompensation. The training should be varied in each wave from week to week and day to day, thus avoiding injuries, boredom, and overtraining. Periodization waves are of greater importance to skiers training at higher volumes than for skiers training relatively little. We can talk about big waves, yearly waves, medium waves, monthly waves, and small waves. Weekly wave. The yearly wave. The yearly wave can be subdivided into 4 systematic periods: recovery, transition, base 1, base 2, and competition. With each period emphasizing different training principles which train different qualities: aerobic endurance, aerobic capacity, efficiency, speed, and specific strength. In some periods, some qualities are increased while others are maintained. Yearly wave period. Features: April 15th through May 15th. Recovery period. Non-specific low-volume physical and mental rest. May 16th through July 30th. Base 1 period. Aerobic endurance and strength buildup. Increased training volume. Not much hard training, but some speed training and up to 1 interval session per week from the middle of June. Most distance training for successful skiers is done at intensity 1. Most interval sessions are done at intensity 3 to 4, and 4 only. Gradual specificity increase. Roller skiing usually starts around June 1st, and for some, a few weeks earlier. July 31st through December 1. Base 2 period. Aerobic endurance, aerobic capacity, and strength build up through high specific training volume and hard interval training workouts mixed into each weekly training wave. Most distance training is done at intensity 1 and hard session intervals at 3 to 4 and 4. Some of the interval sessions should be solid hard work at intensity 4. Commonly, there are 1 to 2 hard sessions per week, intervals, pace, and time trials. Volume peaks in October, November, December for skiers with important races in late February and March. The period when you change from dryland training to snow training is called the transition phase and is still part of base 2 period. High training volume dominated by long, easy distance workouts, aerobic endurance, and ski efficiency build-up. Reduced intensity, no hard sessions, and extremely easy distance training in the beginning of the transition is important in order to absorb all the skiing. Delay the start of this period to whenever you can start ski training. Interval sessions start up to 8 to 10 ski sessions. The first intervals should be short or medium long and done at easy terrain at intensity 3, particularly for those of you who have not skied in the summer. December 1st through April 5th, competition period. Sharp reduction in hours for this period. Delay this period and keep high training volumes for 2 to 4 more weeks if important competitions occur in late February or March. If you feel sluggish and tired from the previous period, take it easy and avoid hard training races for a while in order to recover. Remember that hard training is not the answer. If you've trained reasonably well and your body feels weak, heavy, or just plain tired, rest is when you probably need. Avoid interval sessions completely if your competition's twice per week. Otherwise, reduce the use of long, hard intervals and reduce the number of interval sessions in general. Some specific strength on skis, 1 to 2 by 10 to 20 minutes per week. Some general strength, 1 to 2 by 10 to 30 minutes per week, but far less than in the fall. Most ski training dominates. However, for juniors and masters, a few short foot workouts per week will help prevent injuries in the spring when dryland training starts up again.